Yo, my boy King, what's that word? What's that word, bro? Feeling. Okay, I can't hear now. I can't hear. Let me turn my shit back up. That's my team. He say I got the best, my team. Oh, for real, Z? Hold on, let me make sure I can hear everything. I'm gonna let some people get in here before I start, so give me 1 second. I want to change my hair. I'm tired of that fro. Give me 1 second. All right, we got the Jazz. We about to bust their ass. Let's do it. Got my boy King in this bitch. He say all five of my goats. Damn. Bro, you been working. Hold on, let me make sure everything decent before I start the game. What? You cut Dr. J? Oh, wait. You say I got the Dr. J cut. I need that layup all the way up. Hey. We finna turn up that ball handling, bro. I'm finna be a big man that can handle the ball. Dangerous. We finna do the Jazz dirty. What y'all know about the all pinks? He say I got Pippen, Vince, Penny, Timmy, Wilt, and Larry, and Steph. Low key, my 2K24, my team could have burnt that team. I could have burnt you.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Hill.
What the hell was me and Curry just doing?
For both teams.
I'm guarding Gordon Hayward.
Constantly trying to get a teammate the best possible shot.
Boy, I ain't worried about this nigga.
Love what a forceful low post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember. He sends them into the stands to make a point.
And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
It took a little time, but this team now is finally clicking on all cylinders. I mean, they've found their groove right now, Kevin, and it's really been impressive and fun to watch.
Well, this is the team a lot of people expected them to be, Clark. I mean, the surprise isn't what they're doing now. It's what they weren't doing before. They showed a lot of resilience, though, to hang in there and keep plugging away when things didn't look good.
Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here are the Warriors now. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Good on the shot.
So the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass.
There they go, not passing the ball.
That's inexcusable.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too...
Oh, bro, my starting 5 would have did you dirty. I ain't gonna lie to you. See, right now on 25, I think I had Derrick Rose, 99 Derrick Rose. I think shooting guard I had Jordan. Small forward I think I had Larry Bird. PF I think I had Elijah Wan. And then I think at center I had Shaq. I ought to mesh the team up because Timmy is not holding Shaq. Pippen not holding Jordan if they guard each other. Vince and Penny, yeah, they gonna do what they do because D Rose wasn't that good at defense. But ain't nobody scoring on Shaq. And it's Lakers Shaq. 99 Lakers Shaq. So, and then if that's the case, I ought to bring out Yao Ming. Ain't nobody scoring on him. And Will Chamberlain, he only grabbing rebounds. He not scoring on Shaq. It's over with. Bro, you better use Hakeem. But still, Hakeem ain't scoring on Shaq. I'm blocking that. Bro. Kareem on Shaq too? Maybe. Kareem only gonna grab rebounds. But trying to score, that scat hook, I'm blocking that every time. Unless you know how to green it. Bro. But whole time, you got a dope team. Bro. Most definitely.
Uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, isn't it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
And there's the call on Klay
They
Thompson.
calling these whole-ass fouls.
Second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Cantor kicks to Burke. And that one's on target from the wing. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Enes Kanter, originally from Turkey, some real promise offensively. He scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It'll be interesting to see how his game develops.
Now, here's Burks, averaging 6 points per contest. Burke kicks to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Well, Trey Burke and Alec Burks, the Burks. Try saying that fast 5 times.
I will not. That is
Yo, I
a
got
bit of a
3 in the
tongue twister.
chat.
But you know, Kevin, these two have a chance to special backcourt tandem. Both are really exceptional ball handlers, and I like Alec Burks' ability to attack the rim and finish creatively. And you know, Trey Burke showed in his rookie year that he can shoot it from deep and knows how to run the team effectively.
Curry dishes to Livingston. Passes it to Bryant. Lee outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. Livingston passes to Lee. Puts it up from 17. And that one's good. Lee's got
Just knock buddy ass down.
Well, you talk about Burks' ability to finish around the rim. A great athlete. They say he added about 6 inches to his vertical leap training with his teammates in Santa Barbara.
Cancer. A baseline J. No good off the back of the rim.
You gotta like the defense, not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Master Burks uncovered, and that is good.
And with Burks'
Bro, I shot the ball. They made me pass it.
length and athleticism, the tools to be a tough defender are there. And he's still learning how to play defense effectively and efficiently. But already he's a pretty good rebounder from the guard spot.
Here's Curry after Alec Burks' score. Bogut kicks to Bryant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. I'm not sure you guys had a chance to catch the entire press conference, but what do you think about his comments after that last game?
Well, it's good to know that he's such a great player that he can literally toy with his opponents and let them back in games. I think that's fantastic. And since he is that good, clearly his team will win the championship and he'll be the MVP.
Well, maybe he should be putting more thought into how The opponent, Steve, is going to react to it. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got his first 2 points.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Burke dishes to Burks. Cantor, covered by Bogut. Baseline try. Buries the jump shot. Now Curry. He had 16 points in the win against Cleveland.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry. It seems they have a real culture that players want to be.
You know, they've scored several
Dot
times
pass,
already here in the
bitch.
first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to
Stop playing with me.
to go to the well.
And here is Burke. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. Burks, the pass to Burke. Feeds to Burks. It's good. The assist that time. Burks has got 7 points in the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Rockets in Houston.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
Here's Bryant. Hayward grabs the board.
That was a layup. You got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Dishes it to Burke. He passes to Burks. Off target from three-point range.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Bryant. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
And you guys remember that game. They got to the free throw line repeatedly with their aggressive play. Hitting all those easy points in the foul line was the difference.
And that one's
Wow, this has been a...
We losing to the fucking Jazz.
Jazz leading by 13. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's Lee and Bogut inside. Steph Curry's out there with Jamal Franklin. And it's Bryant in at the 3-side. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got his second bucket of the game to go. And if your ball handlers and big men, Clark, can draw contact and sink those free throws, you're all set.
That's always a game within the game, Kevin. Consistently getting to the free throw line and knocking them down.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Cavaliers was a major force. He ended with 16 points and added 3 rebounds as well. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game. Clearly, Steve.
Yeah, he had a huge role for them. His contributions are always important, but I thought he was particularly good that night.
Yeah, he was very solid. Just really locked in, engaged, on task. Solid performance tonight.
Here's Lee following the three-pointer by Utah. Back to Curry. And right away, they match it with a... Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Curry is a constant threat offensively, Kevin. As soon as he crosses half court, you have to pick him up. He's got unlimited range, and also the shiftiness on the dribble, the ability to create space, get into the paint, and either hit a little floater or find a teammate for a shot.
Well, one of the best shooters in the game, Steve. No question about that. The passing ability
Let
is
me go.
there too, but it's
Excuse me. Let me go turn off this
stroke.
heat chat. What, candy?
really is his best quality.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State.
Well, the Utah Jazz enjoy what has long been considered one of the best home court advantages in the NBA here at Energy Solutions Arena. Combine the altitude with these rowdy fans, tough place to get a road win.
Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They get it back.
Zimmer was in his jersey that time, Steve.
And it rattled him. He clearly was not comfortable at all on the release.
Burks kicks to Burke. Dishes to Hayward.
Come to me, come to me.
Rejected by Bryant. Kicks it to Lee. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Who the fuck he thought he was?
Probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Curry gets the screen from Bryant. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Bogut dishes to Bryant. That is good. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Candy? Oh.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Burke kicks to Burks. He dishes it to Burke. He feeds it to Hayward. Rejected by Bryant. Out of bounds. Possession. A different look for Utah. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Enes Kanter. And Hood subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Warriors trail by 14. It's Curry with the drive. Back to Bryant. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Burke. A three. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so that's the end of the first half.
We cannot lose to these niggas, bro. Look at Curry, man. He mad.
And don't go away after the break.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been a clinic out there by Dante Exum.
Yeah, he's been a revelation here tonight, Clark, scoring almost at will there in the half.
Hard to imagine he'll keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Hayward 3 and favors the 4. And it's Kanter in at the center, filling out the middle. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And that one misses.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down.
No.
Towards the sideline, they've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
5 on the clock. Favors can't get it to go.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Thompson passes to Bogut. inside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. And
out of bounds as the Jazz gain
they
possession.
steady making me pass fucking alley-oops.
Basically, guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and
listening.
acumen.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's
That's
exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line and deny penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep two, another indication of where analytics coming into play in terms of strategy.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Hayward hits them both.
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, guys, Quinn Snyder this season taking over as head coach of the Utah Jazz. Snyder said the fit is terrific. He loves player development. Certainly a nice compliment to this young roster. Snyder's road in the coaching ranks has been a winding one, but he said the adversity he's faced has made him a better coach and a better person. Gentlemen,
His time has come, Doris. All the makings of a great coach. Thank you. And that one's good by favorites. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Warriors.
Man, Curry is tweaking this game, bro.
But the coach has got to be.
And keep in mind, I'm playing on all-star. Not saying that it's gonna be easy or nothing, but we getting beat by the Jazz and they trash. Like,
Pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
Bryant with a screen for Curry. The feed to Thompson. Back to Curry. From past the arc. And it's good. 8 points.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Hayward dishes to Burke. The pass to Burks. Five to shoot. He kicks to Hayward. Lets it go. And Derek Favors with the slam.
We knew what was going to happen with that one when he got his hands on it.
Yeah, you know, if the ball comes to him off the offensive boards part, it's going to go back down hard.
It's amazing how many points he salvages for his team.
To Bogut. Now the dish to Thompson. Thompson off the pick from Bryant. Off the pick. Warriors the rebound. Bogut. Passes it to Thompson. Bryant with a screen for Thompson. Bryant. It's deflected. They get it back. And that one's good.
Tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
man, I got a whole nother quarter to go.
Pass to Hayward. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. From outside the arc. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist from Enes Kanter. And that's 11 points for Trey Burke. Left side, Bryant. Lee kicks to Bryant. Outside Curry. Back to Bryant. Lee left side. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry outside. Rebound, Utah. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Burks, the pass to Burke. Inside to 50. And he goes up strong with one hand.
Bro, what the fuck?
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Bryant drives in, feeds to Bogut. Bogut gets Gets the screen from Bryant. Bogut dishes to Lee. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Lee's got 6. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at Golden State. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And checking out Utah, 3 games behind.
Checking out Utah, you know, they've got to take a step back and just try to pinpoint where things went south for them this season. They're in a tough spot.
But it's so hard to figure that out in the midst of the season, Clark. You got games coming night after night, and there's just no time to figure it out. You just have to try to right the ship and get things moving.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year as a sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines, Steve, to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title in high school and then a national title with his AAU team before so much success in Michigan. That's what you love about him.
And Trey Burke, coming out of Northland High School in Columbus, had not been a big-time recruit. Pro Scouts came to see his teammate at the time, Jared Sullivan. They soon learned about Alfonso Clark Burke III, calling Trey.
Look at Rudy Gobert, ugly ass.
Hood kicks to Booker. Puts it up from 12. And Utah again. Warriors trail by 18.
And you look at Burke, not the biggest or the most athletic, but he's mentally beyond his years. He compares his game to Chris Paul. While he's not there yet, you see some similarities from the way he can orchestrate an offense and make good things happen for his team.
Now, here's Exum. Defended by Bryant. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Boozer kicks to Livingston. He passes to Iguodala from downtown, and that one's good.
I was open. What the fuck?
Iguodala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Utah leading by 17. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now a chance, Kevin, to take a look at how the Jazz fared over the last month. 11th in rebounding, 11th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
The drive by Bryant. That's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going.
I'm shooting bad this game.
First guy to it and get the putback.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Exum passes to Gobert. From down low. Here's Booker. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, KD still on that, bro. KD on what's the name still. Cause remember he dropped like 30 on me the last time we played.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, giving up these easy chances is doing wonders for their confidence.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Hood. Fires for 3. They get it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Iguodala with the steal. Dishes it to Livingston. Kicks it to Boozer. Outside Bryant. He feeds it to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. Iguodala left side. Tries it from 19. Shot misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit.
Coming up next Monday, January 19th. Anthony
How
Davis
are we
and
losing to the
Pelicans
fucking
dunk on
Jazz?
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the back. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Bryant.
I'm not trying to do that.
In at the three, the small forward. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of two straight at home.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for San Antonio.
Utah leading by 17. Here's Burke. Favors with a screen on Curry. He dishes it to Hayward. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, defensively, he's a guy who always seems to anticipate the fast break and chase people down with his quickness and explosiveness to block shots in transition. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the game.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch and shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
Thompson from long range. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cantor. Cannot hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Boy, that's a game you know the Heat would really like to take.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
I ain't live on Twitch in months, but I'm trying to build my YouTube up first. Then I'm gonna do my TikTok. Then I'm gonna do my Twitch. I don't give a fuck about Twitch, to be honest, gang, cause I ain't making no money off Twitch. I make money off TikTok.
Favors sets the bid for Burke. Now the feed to Burks. To the inside, Hayward. With a nice touch off the glass. Hayward.
Did I not jump?
In the quarter.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Warriors trail by 16. Curry gets the screen from Bryant. Curry dishes to Bryant. On the wing, Thompson. Bryant with a screen for Thompson. Off the left rim and out.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Burks. The finger roll finish after that. And the Jazz lead by 18.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And good on the basket. Book it. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Almost at 800. Let's go.
Now, here's Cantor. He's guarded closely. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here's Cantor. Lock at 6. And the pass to Burke. From 18 feet away. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. The shot's good from Cantor.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Curry gets the screen from Bryant. It's Curry with the drive. He kicks it to Lee. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Good. And that's 13 points for the kid.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Cantor. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot's good. 15 points for the kid.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
There's the dish to Burks. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Thompson. Goes up on the wing. Utah with the rebound. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Burks kicks to Hayward. Pass to Burks. Feeds it to Hayward. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected him too much.
And the basket by Curry.
Flotation device.
Jazz leading by 14. Burke kicks to Hayward. Pass to Favors. Dishes to Burke. Lets the 3 fly.
What the fuck?
That drops.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
And so it's Golden State with it. There's the pick. Curry passes to Bryant. Lee left side. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
That's good.
Excellent communication play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now Burke. He passes it to Favors. Kicks to Hayward. Leans. And
So I ain't blocked that, folks.
he hits the jump shot.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Outside Curry. Count that one.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Burks. He's covered by Thompson. Burks dishes to Cantor. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official. They got to keep
We took an L, Chad. We on to the next game after this.
Nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Warriors trail by 17. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Lee. Bryant. Left side, Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from the baseline.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And they called the ISO for me.
Burke kicks to Burks. Cantor defended by Bryant. Bank shot, no good.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Curry against Hayward. The drive by Bryant. Here's Thompson. Hayward grabs the board.
Really high quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
He dishes it to Burks. There's the feed to Burke. The shot. The top of the key jumper is in. And the Jazz lead by 19.
You got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys. Defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Curry passes to Bryant. In low to Lee. And stolen by Favors. And here is Burke. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
Come on, man. We on to the next game, bro. They bust our ass. They gave me 17 SP. I'm sad. Next game, bro. I might play some 2K, what's the name when I get off here, y'all?
The team struggled to stay in the game tonight, and the final score ended up not being even close. Do you think there was anything you or the team could have done differently to change the outcome?
Nah, not really. I mean, like Kobe says, we just wet the bed tonight. A nice big one, too. One of the ones you can't put a towel over. Not one of our best efforts by any stretch, but you have to roll with the punches, move on, and get back out there again next time. When everything goes wrong, and it's not one little thing that pushed you over the edge, it's a lot easier to just put it aside and move on to the next game. And that's what we got to try to do here.
That nigga said we wet the bed on this one. And all right, my boy, I'ma check. We gotta go against LeBron and them again. Then we gotta go against KD and them again. Let's just get into the next game, chat. Hell yeah, I'm 77th ranked in my position. But I got 365K fans. But I'm going LeBron, so we beat them last time. So let's see if we can do the same. Make sure y'all hit that like and that sub button. Last game of the stream, then I might play a game or two or 2K. So 26. Then after that, I'm going to bed. I will not be streaming again until Sunday evening, y'all, because I do a 12-hour shift tomorrow, so I ain't gonna be on.
And we see a while ago the Warriors getting prepared for the task at hand. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great.
Ain't no LeBron. He went to the Cavaliers. Ha, ha, ha.
Chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. As we take a look here at David Lee, guys.
Danny Granger might do me dirty, though.
This guy's an animal on the glass, Kevin. I mean, there may be some bigger and stronger rebounds in the NBA, but nobody plays with this kind of energy and zeal.
And another thing you see him do a lot and do very well is draw and dish. He brings defenders to him in the low post and then kicks the ball out to the wide open teammate if he's double teamed.
Well,
They start the game fouling.
A loss to the Jazz. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
And passes to Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bryant. Stolen by Bosch. In transition, here comes Miami. Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist by Chalmers.
Yeah, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Well, Danny Granger in his prime, a 25-point-per-game scorer and an all-star, with knee troubles have conspired to hold him back over the last couple of seasons.
Yo, I got 3 in the
Still
chat.
an effective role player, but just not the star that he once was.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. He said one of the key points for them defensively will be limiting the production of David Lee, adding he's a guy who can score inside and out, plays with great energy, and his passing really opens up their whole offense. We've got to keep him off the glass and always see ball and man when he's got it. Basketball 101, Kevin. We'll see if they can execute.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Curry, following the basket by Chris Bosh. To the middle, Bryant, Granger covering. And Bryant kicks to Bogut. In low to Lee.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch, catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand, he's really a depth finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate, makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
Now here's Wade, averaging 10 points per contest. Clock is at 3. Lets it go. Mick Roberts misses.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Curry with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. Stolen by Granger. And here's a fast break. Granger leading the way. And the basket by Chalmers.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Lee. And the basket is good. And one thing tonight was to see if either of you watched the press conference after their last game.
Kevin, I watched the press conference, and, you know, I wish he would use a different metaphor than wet the bed. I thought, like, laid an egg, or, you know, just something a little less graphic. Last thing I want to think.
Did he say wetting the bed was graphic? What is you talking about?
About is somebody wetting the bed. He even said it was a big one that you can't even put a towel over. It's disgusting.
Shots good by Bosch.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
On the wing, Bryant. He kicks to Lee. Back to Bryant. He dishes it to Kerr. And stolen by Chalmers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wade left side. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Bosch dishes to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Wade left side. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for. The Warriors, a team with big ambition, from the plants in the arena to a highly successful D-League team in Santa Cruz. This is a team on the rise.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. Wade, right side. And the layup's good off the glass. Wade's got it.
Good, done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Looking to end the run. There's David Lee on the assist by Livingston.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
And Chalmers kicks to McRoberts. Wade outside. Wade left side. Rebound by Lee. So the Heat, their last game, a win against Los Angeles.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
Here is Livingston. Here's Curry. Here's Bogut. And he banks in the layup. Bogut's got his first basket of the night.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at Toronto, not a surprise.
The Bulls are doing better than us.
Kicks it to Ennis. And it's sent back by Bryant. And he recovers it. Granger inside the line. And that one's on target. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bryant in at small forward. Kuzmic is out there with David Lee. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Nedovic in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Napier.
You look at how efficient David Lee is around the basket. He'll go over either shoulder and use either hand to score. Broke his wrist in high school, and it's part of the reason why he's been able to develop that offhand so well.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Jazz made a big difference. He finished with 15 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Not a lot of mistakes made by him in what was an excellent showing of his skill.
All right, Doris, Travis thinks that really was a spectacular game for him, even by Steve his standards.
Well, those are pretty high standards ordinarily. We'll see how much it carries over. It's not a performance that will be easy to repeat.
But you like to have that in your arsenal and on your resume so you can call on it the next time you get out on the court. So I think it'll serve him better than it won't.
Pass to Nathan. The feet to Granger. And there's the pass to Nathan. 4 on the shot clock. 9 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. But with David Lee and his broken wrists, often having a setback like that in an early age, Clark can be a blessing in disguise, and he is definitely one of the most skilled scorers with his offhand.
Yeah, he does a really good job as an ambidextrous finisher. And it really puts the defender. Because oftentimes as a defender, you want to try to take away one side or the other. With David Lee, pretty much just have to try to square him up. You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
Wade outside. Dishes the box. Count that one. Bosch is at 6.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
And some changes here for the Heat. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Ennis, and it's Chalmers in for Napier. Curry passes to Thompson. There's the dish to Bryant. Good on the baseline, Jay. Basket of the night right there.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Here's Granger. He with the block. Wade against Thompson. Pass it to Lee. Right side, Lee. Curry. Feeds to Bogut. Some solid defense from Bogut.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been polarizing the team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league. They've become just a huge draw around the NBA.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. In low to Bogut. Roberts on him. A jump hook, and that's good off the glass that time. Bogut's got his second basket of the game.
You all got 3 in the chat.
Miami leading by 5. And Chalmers kicks to Granger. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Wade, right side. He feeds it to Chalmers. Bosch. Granger drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Let me go get some real quick. All right, Chad, let's try to win this game.
Rangers got 6 here in this quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Curry dishes to Bryant. Pass to Lee. Back to Bryant. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Curry attacking. And it's sent back by Bosch. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Granger with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Fires from 18. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
He kicks to Thompson. And a miss there on the triple.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Wade against Thompson. Wade kicks to Chalmers. He dishes it to Bosch. Wade a screen on Bogut. Bosch passes to Wade.
He broke him, Chad. Look.
3. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. A different.
Only got 6 points, bro. Like, are you serious? But at least we ain't getting blown out.
We'll be back in just a moment.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A view of the Bay Bridge spanning from San Francisco over to the East Bay and Oakland.
The Warriors have to improve their approach against Wade.
I'm not going, Chad.
He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Well, the way Wade played early on his career, guys, how aggressively he attacked the rim and sacrificed his body, you knew that kind of play style would not last. And so
yeah, I would agree with that, Kevin. He's become more cerebral. He's also, in terms of attacking the rim, doesn't happen as frequently, but he picks his spots.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. FCU's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Miami, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. And it's Granger in at the 3 spot.
And with Wade still getting to the hoop, a lot of it, as you said, comes from his ability to keep defenders guessing with that really remarkable pump fake. I don't know if I've seen a player, certainly in the last 20 years, master the pump fake the way Dwayne Wade has. It's hard not to go for it.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, interestingly, guys, Stephen Curry got angry last season when the GMs of the league ranked him the 3rd best shooting guard in the NBA. He said, I've heard people ever since high school saying, quote, I'm too small, I can't play point guard. Now I'm not a true point guard? Well, I'm certainly not a stereotypical pass-first point guard, but the way I can run the show will manifest itself. Kevin?
The great ones always find that motivation. Doris. Curry gets the bucket.
The best pump fakes in the game right now. It's one of the best in league history. Defenders keep biting on it, even knowing how he likes to get in the lane.
Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse.
And when you're at home, boy, you've got to cash in on them.
The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved, really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position, and rebounding, defense, toughness. It really established a nice foundation.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his time.
My bad.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. He passes to Chalmers. The Heat need to get a shot off. Wade. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. The Heat third.
One of the things that's made this team so effective is their ability to get takeaways. I mean, they do an excellent job defending the ball and also jumping into the passing lanes, and they're all together defensively. That's one of the reasons they're amongst the league leaders in steals.
And Bryant gets the lead. Curry against Chalmers. For the lead. The shot by Curry, no good. The Heat with the lead. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Kings game. Should be a close one.
The putback. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
It seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Curry gets the screen from Bryant. It's Curry with the drive. Out to Lee. Thompson with a tie. Another three for Golden State.
Back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Wade with it. 10 points for him. On deep. Wade missing again.
He's not the best three-point shooter, and from that range, no way. That's a bad shot.
Needless to say, and I'm saying it anyway, he doesn't fit that description.
Thompson dishes to Bryant. Lee outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot.
What the fuck?
In a moment to check out Klay Thompson here. How last month turned out for him.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Kicks to Livingston. Back to Bryant. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. 11 points for the kid.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here is Watson. Johnson outside. Launches it. And the shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Livingston passes to Bryant. The finger roll finish at the point. Bryant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off. Get the defense all over.
Watson kicks to Carter. Bosh sets the pick for Carter. They double him with Green. Got a piece of it. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Dishes it down.
Use defense to create
Beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Bosch, a screen on Green. And here's Watson. There's the feed to Bosch. Here's Livingston. Shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, leading by.
Tune in this Friday night, January 16th.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Curry and who's in the backcourt. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Bryant in at the three. That's the Warriors' 5.
Danny Granger dealing with injuries over the last few seasons. His shooting percentages have waned, but we know what a clutch scorer he can be when he's right. Now feeling better, we're seeing some of that spring in his step.
Lee dishes to Bryant, hands it from short range.
I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Wade outside. Thompson with the block, but he stays with it. The drive by Wade puts the lead pass in front of him. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
And Granger 6'9" with a 7'2" arm span, a quick release too on that jump.
He can be streaky, but he's a player who at one time, Kevin, averaged 26 points a game, and he can get his shot off the board.
And it's sent back by Bryant. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Really an extraordinary game for Bryant. He has 15 points and 3 denials.
Vince Carter, who's checked in for the Heat. The Heat trail by 7.
When the fuck was Vince Carter on the Heat?
The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 6 rebounds here tonight. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. They get Danny Granger. And that one falls for Bryant. And he makes the first but misses the second.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunity.
And Chalmers gets to Carter. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And that's now 10 points for Vince Carter. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
And a moment to check out Miami, who they've got coming up. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
I'll tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
And so David Lee nails them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Chalmers passes to Bosch. To Granger. This is to McRoberts. Back to Granger. Beyond the arc. And here's a look at what's coming up for the
Big boy shit.
It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. shoot. It's stolen by Curry. It's the lead pass. And Bryant the bucket on the inside. And that's now 19 points for the kid.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And Chalmers kicks to Carter. Carter can't get that one to fall.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Curry dishes to Lee. Here's Bryant. And he makes no dunk.
Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The Heat trailed by 11. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Call that timeout,
He's
coach.
not too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Granger inside the line. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Danny Granger. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Bogut, and he floats in for the the assist on that one.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Bosch a screen on Curry. Chalmers passes to Nick Roberts. Lee with the steal. And here's the fast break. Kobe Bryant leading the way. And Bogut slams it in.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Bryant drives in. Second chance shot. And Lee with the lead. Got 4 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
You know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
And so here is Golden State. Curry kicks to Bryant. Good.
The game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The Heat trail by 15. Outside Bosch. Here's the pass to Granger. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bosch. And it's blocked by Bogut. And they'll keep possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Warriors leading by 15. And Thompson kicks to Curry. The dish to Bryant. Back to Curry. Left side Curry. Leads him in there. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he's one of the best post passers there is in the NBA. And that gives him an added element to his game that makes him that much tougher to deal with.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
And Miami making a change here. Wade's checked in. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out here.
And that one's good. 14 points for David Lee.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Granger, a screen on Thompson. Wade drives in. 5 on the clock. Granger. They grab their own miss. Bosch. good. Bosch has got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Ryan with a screen for Curry. Back to Lee. And a great assist by Curry.
We got the dub, Chad. This is going to be the last game of this streaming night.
Loves to have good size in the middle. It does seem like the league is getting tougher for big men. Help defenses now. The allowance of zone defenses can sort of load up on players. It can inhibit a big man's ability to attack because you can see double teaming even before he's gotten the ball. But it's made for great strategy, and I really like the new rules.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. It's Curry with the drive. Stolen by Chalmers. Here's Granger. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the...
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And that's collected by Bogut. Here comes Stephen Curry. A three from Bryant. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors taking it. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
D-Wade thought they could stop me. I'm putting that in the caption. D-Wade couldn't stop me. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Smack. All right, chat. After the press conference, I'm finna get off. I was gonna play some other 2K, but I'm gonna just watch a little TV and go to bed. So I won't be streaming again until Sunday. I might be doing GTA. I'm gonna bring that back. GTA Vice City. I'm gonna bring that back on Sunday night. Yeah, I'm bringing that back. Let's go on and answer this question, and then we out.
You shot lights out tonight and played a huge role in the win. Did you have a feeling coming in that you were going to be hot, or did this performance kind of catch you by surprise?
I was feeling pretty good at the shoot-around this morning, and that continued on into the warm-up, so I was definitely glad to see it going right up into the game. Sometimes you're just feeling it, and you got to take advantage of that and keep shooting the ball. I tried to do that tonight, and we were able to get the win. That's the big thing, man. We really just wanted that W today.
All right, chat. finna get up out of here, man. I love y'all, man.